Hello, welcome to this video. My name's Jackie Elliker from the Microsoft presentation team, and I'm here today with Blue Solutions to talk to you about Microsoft licensing. What I want to cover first of all are the three ways that customers can get hold of a Microsoft license. First way is full package product. Now this is typically the most expensive way for a customer to buy a Microsoft license. It's designed for home users, so people that will be buying a license once every few years or so. As you probably are aware, with full package product, there's quite a lot of packaging. You've got the license itself, the actual physical CD, and the packaging that holds all of that information. Every single full package product license requires activation, so this would not be at all suitable for a customer that needs to buy more than, say, 5 or 6 licenses. They would not want to have to go around and activate every single install of that license. So the next way are OEM licenses. OEM licenses have to be installed by a system builder on brand new hardware. With OEM licenses, it's the most cost-effective way for a customer to get hold of a Microsoft license, but do be aware of the rules and regulations that apply to OEM licenses. The first one is limited downgrade rights. Only certain licenses, Windows XP Pro, Windows 2003 Server, and Small Business Server 2003 Premium Edition have downgrade rights. Note that Office 2003 OEM licenses do not have downgrade rights. Also, OEM licenses require activation. Typically, the OEM will activate the license prior to shipping the PC to the customer, so that normally isn't too much of an issue for a customer. The final way that customers can get hold of a license is through volume licensing, and these licenses have very flexible rights that we're going to take a look at. So what are the benefits of Microsoft volume licensing? The first thing is it's designed for customers that want to buy anything from 5 licenses up to 5,000 or more. The beauty of this is the licenses are all stored electronically on a secure website, so customers don't have to worry about managing physical pieces of paper. Also, they can buy one media kit per license type that they're buying, so for example Office, and they can do as many installs from that media kit as they own the licenses for. So again, they're not having to manage lots of physical CDs in their companies. Every single volume license also has many flexible rights. So the first thing is downgrade rights. With all of our volume licenses, they can all be downgraded to whatever version the customer wants, even unsupported versions of our software. Transfer rights. Many customers need to transfer the licenses, maybe because they're replacing their hardware or simply buying additional hardware. So all volume licenses can be transferred between different PCs and different servers. Also, some customers need to do imaging. This is where they'll basically build a gold disk, for example, of perhaps Office, and that will be Office as they would like to have it installed within their environment. So all of our volume licenses support that imaging technology. And then payment. Of course, customers have to pay for their licenses, but we do offer 3 different payment options depending on the licensing agreement. So the first payment option is where the customer pays for the license once you've invoiced them and they make that payment in full. Another option is basically where they have split payments, so very similar, if you like, to interest-free credit over the 3-year agreement. Then the final payment option is where they are renting the software and paying for it annually. And all of our volume licenses support the ability to install multiple languages. We're going to look at Open, Open Value Company-Wide, and Open Value Subscription. Each of these agreements have their own set of benefits, and we're going to look at each of those agreements in some detail. So let's take a look at the Open License Agreement. The entry level for this is 5 licenses. This means that even the smallest of companies could qualify with only perhaps 1 or 2 PCs. The licenses themselves are perpetual, which means the customer pays for the license and they then own that particular license for eternity. The agreement runs for a total of 2 years. Now, because with this particular agreement it is very flexible and customers are not required to make any type of desktop standardization, the following points on the table don't apply, such as platform discount and company-wide. Also, there are no spread payment options with this agreement. The customer pays for the license once they've been invoiced and they make that payment in full. Finally, with this particular agreement, software assurance is completely optional. Open value. Again, very similar to Open, 5 licenses to begin the agreement, and once again the licenses are perpetual. With the Open Value agreement, it runs for 3 years. And because there is no desktop standardization required, then the platform discount and the company-wide points do not apply. However, one of the big benefits of Open Value is the fact that the customer can spread their payments over the 3-year term. So this is that interest-free credit I was referring to earlier. Also, software assurance is automatically included with Open Value. Open Value company-wide. In this case, customers must have a minimum of 5 desktop PCs. Again, the licenses are perpetual and the agreement term runs for 3 years. However, with this agreement, customers must commit to standardizing on their desktops, and there's potential for either 10% discount or 15% discount if they do this on a company-wide basis. Once again, they get the interest-free credit option and software assurance is included. And the final agreement here is Open Value subscription, and this is our rental agreement. Again, a minimum of 5 PCs to qualify, but very importantly, these licenses are non-perpetual. The term of the agreement is 3 years, and once again, we're looking for customers to make a standardization on all of their desktops that they have now and any new desktops they may buy in the future. The platform discount, as you can see, is 5%. And once again, software assurance is included. And the beauty of Open Value subscription is that the number of PCs can go up and go down. In summary, Open is perfect for customers that want a perpetual license and they want to own the software and not have software assurance. Open Value, great for customers that want to have that split payment option, but again have software assurance. Open Value company-wide for companies that want to make a commitment on their desktops and again have that split payment option and have software assurance. Finally, Open Value subscription, great for customers where the number of PCs is going to go up and down and they're happy to make a desktop commitment, and once again it includes software assurance. Software assurance gives customers a lot more than just the rights to upgrade to new versions. We also include benefits such as deployment tools to help companies deploy the software down to the desktops in the most efficient way. We also have training vouchers, so training for the technical people and also training for end users. There's also the home use program, whereby an end user can buy a Microsoft license and use it on their PC at home. We also have a number of benefits that help companies to maintain their desktops and maintain their servers in that whole maintenance and transition section as well. One thing to bear in mind around Windows OS licenses. Your customer may see the Windows Pro upgrade license on the price list and think, great, I can buy this license and install it onto my naked PC. This is wrong. The only license that can be installed onto a naked PC is the OEM license pre-installed by the system builder or full package product. Also remember that OEM licenses can be enrolled into software assurance. That means that license can then be upgraded to the new version and of course take advantage of all of those software assurance benefits. And this is particularly important with the arrival of Windows Vista. If you have any questions on what you've seen in this video, please contact your account manager at Blue Solutions, or you can contact the Microsoft Partner Helpline on 0870 6010 100.